Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Welcome, Geeks and Gamers, to Geeks and Gamers Entertainment, where we make Geeks and Gamers great again by taking out the trash every day. Hey, we do the mad reaction videos. I might need some cheering up. I need to get the pool boy back on a video here. Let me take this off the screen. I got Sci-Fi Dragon in the house. Actually, when I started to record, I wasn't ready. I was like, oh no, I got to get my mask on. I'm not ready. I'm not camera ready. But we got breaking Geeks and Gamer news about the Civil War at Lucasfilm. So we got to diagnose this hot take at the end and say, is he full of it? Is it real news, actual news, fake news, or even worse, zero news, completely fabricated by the leaky peacock or worse, you know? All right, so let's get this on stream. Do a quick reaction. Old school Max in Sci-Fi Dragon style. All right.
Yep.
Well, my dog causes chaos in the background. Lucasfilm Civil War. Kathleen Kennedy versus Jon Favreau. Who will win? Oh my God.
What's up, Geeks and Gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are talking about a very juicy rumor coming out of Lucas. About a potential civil war brewing.
Some juicy mayhem? I don't Oh, my wife's calling me again. I'm filming a video. All right.
Lucasfilm. And I believe this has a lot of credibility.
Oh, you do?
Considering it's something I have heard about what's going on at Lucasfilm.
Well, in the description, he points Clownfish TV.
Clownfish TV.
Oh my God.
No. They're not. I don't like Clownfish TV.
They make up stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Previous months, when you have what I have heard is you have the old school Star Wars, OG side at Lucasfilm. Then you have this new feminist side, this SJW side that Kathleen is brought in. And when you have those two equations, it's almost logical to think that they're going to have a big problem.
There's a war. Forget the Star Wars. It's a war at Lucasfilm. Listen, if there's anything, I'm sure things are moving more towards the Jon Favreau developing projects and Kathy just signing off on it, and that makes everybody happy with Iger and Horn. Everyone's happy with the Jon Favreau productions. So I think
wasn't Kathleen Kennedy involved in Mandalorian? In the green lighting it and stuff.
I'm sure Bob Iger and them really pushed it forward to the forefront. But I mean, she is involved in some capacity. I personally think she's there, but it's limited. Me personally, I think she has limited involvement. Just she's there, but I don't think it's like this is going into the territory where she's kicked off the set and all that baloney. A bunch of clowns. No, that's not happening. She's still there, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your point of view. So let's see what else he has to say.
When it comes to the forward vision of Star Wars. Also, it comes from WDW Pro. So this is someone that has seemed to have some really good inside information in terms of what's going on at Disney. So again,
wait, I don't know who that is. WDW Pro?
It's probably one of their sources from Reddit or some other place.
People post stuff on Reddit just to get. It's just like Twitter. They just want attention.
Yeah.
We're going to jump right into it. If you're new to the channel, please like the video, comment below, share the video, subscribe to the channel.
I'm sharing it right now.
It helps on watch time. I try not to stretch these videos out any further than they need to be. Sometimes they go.
I don't know if I'm going to watch the whole video, Jeremy. I'm sorry. We'll see.
7-8 minutes. Sometimes they go 10, 12, whatever. I just try to talk, be entertaining, and shut up. So let's get
No,
into
you never.
it right here
Okay.
over
Oh,
Bounding
Bounding
and
and
Bounding and
Comics.
Comics.
Reports civil war brewing inside
Oh.
Lucasfilm for control of Star Wars.
Oh my
A
God.
new rumor
A
details
real trustworthy
there is an
source
internal
right there.
power struggle happening at Lucasfilm over control of Star Wars and the franchise's creative direction. The rumor comes from WDW Pro on the WDW Magic forums.
See, it's a
Those are
forum.
some
It's
really
like a
popular
message
forums.
board. Of course, that's where they get all their
WDW Pro obviously
information
stands for
from.
Walt Disney World,
And,
Lucasfilm. And I believe.
oh shoot! What happened? Sorry. A web message board on the internet. Oh my goodness. Sources exposed. Walt Disney World forum. Okay, there's a civil war brewing. Oh boy. I can't believe we're still. I thought Star Wars was dead. I don't know why we're. I think Star Wars is better than ever. Better than it's been since Disney bought it. Going forward.
Yeah, it's still alive and kicking.
Well, so is the pool boy. Let's see what else he's got to say.
Obviously stands for Walt Disney World.
Oh,
I'm a big
thanks
Walt Disney
for clarifying
World fan, and so I follow a lot of these forums and a lot of these discussions. We have a theme park channel, Park Hoppin'. You can go subscribe to that if you want. In the post titled "What to Watch Going into the Earnings Report," dated Monday, May the 4th, WDW Pro primarily discusses the Disney parks and the ideas that Disney has been tossing around on how they might be able to reopen during the you-know-what. However, WDW Pro also details an internal power struggle over the control of Star Wars at Lucasfilm. The ongoing battle over Lucasfilm's direction continues, with Kathleen Kennedy and Jon Favreau factions fighing over the studio. It's fairly well known at this point.
This doesn't make any sense. You know why it doesn't? Hold on, You know why it doesn't make sense? Is because everything going forward is either the TV side of Disney Plus with the series, which Kathy had more to do involved with the films. And the first film announced is the Taika Waititi, which more than likely will start production when she's on her way out. And the director of the film is a Mandalorian director. So I just think if anything is happening behind the scenes that the public does not know about, it's just that the focus is shifting towards projects with Favreau's involvement. She still has involved in some capacity. I personally, my opinion is it's more limited than it has been in the past at the request of Iger and shareholders as they phase her out and have someone replace her.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I think she's just being phased out right now.
She's not being barred from the set and wars going on. I think they're all on the same page now. This is absolute
like they're trying to paint it like it's a war basically.
Yeah, that would get them lots of views if that was happening. No, Favreau, even if he doesn't like what she's doing, he's a class A guy, class act. He is not gonna, he's not gonna go up against Kathy Kennedy either. He doesn't want that headache. Even if he strongly disagreed with her direction, he's gonna do his thing. All right.
The beef between Kennedy and Iger is real, given that Iger essentially ignored her in his memoir. They continue.
Oh, I didn't know that part. I don't think they're like besties. No, I don't think. I think when she tries to get projects together, she has this is more of our speculation, sci-fi. When she gets projects together, Bob Iger and Horn have the option to sign off on it and get it started. And I think that's why I think they're on different pages for sure. So like she likes to get a production ready, start developing it, and then present it to them to actually get, the crew signed up on contracts, the director, get everything set in place to start filming. And that's where it falls apart. And it's not all just because I think they're on different pages of where they want to go with Star Wars. It's also because, let's be real, Disney has overspent, and to do every project that she wants to do, they'd have to increase their budget. And I think the budget for Star Wars projects has actually gone down after the sequel trilogy didn't perform as well as they would like.
And Solo too.
Yeah, so if Rise of Skywalker broke records, those projects that she was actively developing while it came out, I'm sure they would have got the go ahead. But because it didn't get that big bank that they wanted, the project's kind of stalled. So I think you just need to use common sense with this stuff. Let me get back.
Yeah, but
here.
common sense doesn't get views or clicks.
No, it does not.
It's also hard to lose sight of how many projects Kennedy has seen fail at Lucasfilm. Resistance, Forces of Destiny, Galaxy of Adventure, Solo, #Solo lost money.
Okay.
The sequel trilogy falling in revenues with each release, while Favreau seemingly knocked it out of the park with The Mandalorian, a series for Disney Plus that even Iger was giving creative suggestions for and taking notes on each episode. Pro elaborated, buried in the lead of the Taika Waititi directing a new Star Wars film, which Kennedy has no creative control over, was confirmation of the female-centric Star Wars series being helmed by former Weinstein personal assistant Headland. I love
they
how
always
they
gotta mention that.
Former Weinstein personal assistant Leslie Headland.
Cancel culture intact. Proof. You want proof that the Fandom Menace and Geeks and Gamers, not the one that brings the entertainment, is just about politics and cancel culture? Look at Jeremy in this video. Here's your proof.
And this bounding into comics article too.
Yeah, just because she worked with the guy, she needs to be canceled forever. Does that fit your narrative, Menace of Fandom? That's exactly what you said you were to fight against. It's her, Okay. See what else he has to say.
Because she is, in fact, Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant, and that needs to follow her everywhere she goes.
That's not fair.
Pro then details that Lucasfilm is taking a page out of the Ghostbusters 20.
Me and you, we don't like the comments she made, but does that need to follow her for the rest of her career unless she committed a crime?
No.
I wouldn't
say so.
No. Does that mean every time she's interviewed for a Hollywood project, oh, you used to work for Harvey Weinstein, we can't hire you? That's his logic here. Isn't that what he's saying? No.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to paint her a certain way by mentioning the fact that she worked with Weinstein every single time they talk about her.
Yeah, that's cancel culture.
2016 and Charlie's Angels playbook, and that anyone that criticizes her direction with the show will be deemed a misogynist.
Well, you are, though. Enough of this saying, don't call us it. You are. You like the ladies to be on your team so you can point and say, I have ladies. But you absolutely are.
Every time a female centric project is announced, they immediately complain about it.
Yeah.
And say it's woke all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Be ready.
Does female centric immediately mean it's woke? No, it does not.
Because it looks almost certain that a new narrative is being pushed by Kennedy loyalists in Lucasfilm. And of course, like I said, Kennedy brings in these left-wing nut jobs. This is what they do. And the narrative is that Headland was only personal assistant for a year. And that being against her and her series is misogynistic, mean, and unfair. Boy, it sounds pretty accurate, doesn't it? Based on everything we have seen up to this point. Pro notes that Disney at large doesn't want this conflict. Again, this is a conflict that Disney doesn't want. They don't want conflict over a hire that lavishly praised Weinstein, deleted hundreds of tweets at the same time as a leak about her project, and made no dirt about Iger and Eisner. While Pro believes there is a storm brewing at Lucasfilm, they do indicate that Kennedy is well positioned to outlast it, as she has done time and time again. With all of that said, Kennedy has essentially gotten her way time after time, outplaying Iger, even if she has been hammered by segments of the fans, mostly by hiring and developing strong loyalty within her brand. And then they talk about Clownfish TV, and I'll link back to this video. Clownfish is fantastic. Geeky Sparkles.
Oh my God!
Do a great job.
No.
So I'll link back to this video. But Geeky Sparkles had a great rant in this video that you want to check out.
Geeky
so I will
Sparkles.
put this in the description.
Yeah, she's the female
but
co-host
then we get
of
into,
Clownfish TV.
criticism of
Geeky Sparkles talking about SJWs. Oh my God. I know of the clowns. I know of the clowns. I don't know if I have the stomach to cover one of their videos. I'm not sure.
I remember they did a whole bunch of videos about She-Ra when that was still a thing people were talking about.
They source the rank of bullshit more than anyone else. Like, this is like Mike Zero. According to Mike Zero, you're an idiot YouTuber. That's not a source. Now they're acting like it's fact. There's a source from a YouTuber, Bounding Comics. We're sourcing Bounding the Comics, sourcing a YouTuber. Oh my goodness. This is how BS spreads. This is how it spreads, sci-fi. This is why you have to push back.
Yeah,
Headland,
exactly.
as showrunner for the series, has already been rebuffed by the likes of people like John Campea. Towards the end of April, Campea responded to the then rumors of Headland taking over the show, calling her critics man babies.
Yes.
In an obvious reference to Ryan Johnson. Of course, Campea.
Ryan Johnson was right, unfortunately. You prove it every single day you're on the internet. Yes, don't call us that, but you are. You are man baby. I don't see a lot of alpha men talking about men things. I see men whining about women. That's not an alpha dog. An alpha man doesn't have to talk about a woman. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Your whole content is talking about women. Okay.
Is repeating the talking points that he is supposed to repeat because he is an NPC. That is what he does, and I covered that here on this channel, roasted the hell out of him. He stated, now listen, I can already hear the man babies crying about, why is it female-centric? There is an agenda. Let's just put that to bed and not touch this again, shall we? They've already got 3 other series that are all male-led.
Right.
And
wrong?
I took
No,
care
he's not wrong.
Well, he's John Campea's right in that.
Yeah,
statement.
John Campea.
Female-centric does not immediately mean woke.
Campea. Aaron Cummings took care of it, actually, and I covered that story. But, I mean, look, this is not a surprise for anybody that's been paying attention. Now, I like Jon Favreau. I really like Jon Favreau, but it has to be noted, before we go.
Is he soy? Is he soy? Is he going to say he's soy too? Is he going to give a soy story? You think? What are you betting? Sci-fi? Is he going to say something? Okay. Here is a revealing moment. All right. Let's remove him for a second. This is where, but this is where he throws up something where he can criticize him. And just in case Favreau goes woke in the future, he's like, I told you, I saw the beginnings of woke. He's like, oh, but you can't give Favreau respect, you dipshit. Come on. He deserves everyone's respect right now. Or what's he going to say? But you did the Lion King? I don't know where he's going to go with this. We'll have to see. All right.
All in on Favreau taking over on Lucasfilm, which, again, substantially better choice than Kathleen Kennedy. But is literally any other human that has seen Star Wars. But Jon Favreau is a substantially better choice than her. But he's also the guy that gave us the terrible Lion King.
Oh,
you got it right. You got it right.
I did not pre-watch the sci-fi. I did not pre-watch it. He always has to throw a negative in there. Always. Yeah. He always has
to. Can't be all positive.
So because of the Lion King, you can't trust this guy. Oh my goodness. Look at the face of a loser. Man, is this better for fandom, for movie talk, for Star Wars? Listen,
I wouldn't say so.
Actual critics that aren't just AJWs that have come onto the scene to inject just as much politics in the fandom as who they accuse of injecting politics into entertainment. They won't stop if you give Lucasfilm and Disney critique and they make adjustments. These are the idiots. Why do you need to expose these idiots? Because this is why no one listens to fandom. Because people like this that are never happy. This is why.
Yeah.
This is the reason that no one listens to fans. You can never please them. But he always has to throw a caveat in there and steer towards the negative.
King live action remake. He's also the guy, and again, I feel like I'm in the minority on this, but I did not like the Jungle Book remake either. I thought it was trash.
No. The Jungle Book remake was really good.
I didn't see the Jungle Book remake or the Lion King remake either.
No, I wasn't. I mean, the Lion King was okay. It just was pale in comparison to the original. But the Lion King, the Jungle Book was legit. Did a really good job.
Thought it was terrible. It wasn't as bad as The Lion King, but he's also the guy that gave us Iron Man and introduced Robert Downey Jr. into the MCU, which is a legendary move. I enjoyed The Mandalorian. Mandalorian's not a game changer. It's not the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's fine. It's okay. I did enjoy it. I think that it's benefiting greatly from low expectations because of the sequel trilogy. I think that is a big aspect of why The Mandalorian is looked at the way it is.
No, that's not. Oh
months.
Shoot! What did I? That's not fair. That's not fair. When someone does something good, you gotta critique. You gotta criticize it that way. Just say, "Oh, it's only succeeding because you see how much it's steered towards the negative. Every single point. He can't say one positive without 10 negatives. All right. I don't know why I keep skipping. I'm getting mad and I'm pressing the pause button at the wrong section.
It's not. Yeah. She's not going anywhere, unfortunately. I've been trilogy is. But if you look at the vision of Favreau and the vision of Kennedy, I can totally see how those two scenarios could collide. But that's it's not. She's not going anywhere, unfortunately. I've been dealing with this for so long.
Well, isn't she retiring
Kennedy.
next year?
She, in my opinion, probably has dirt on a lot of people.
This again.
She probably has dirt.
No, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. He's saying she's blackmailing people for her job. No, I do agree that she is still there because of SJW politics in Hollywood and her career. That's why she's still there, because dealing with the public reaction of firing a woman publicly in entertainment when she's the first woman to get the shot. No, not the first woman of Lucasfilm, but to get that at Disney. Disney doesn't want to do that. It would be chaos. And she's well connected in Hollywood. So I've always said, people always claim I do clickbait, but people always say, you said fired. I said, subvert your expectations of what fired means in Hollywood and canceled, because hardly anything is officially canceled and hardly anyone is officially fired. They're phased out or forgotten. Projects are forgotten if they don't keep going trending. And I have to keep repeating this because people don't get it. And fired very rarely happens unless you're in a Me Too type situation, or leave your twits hanging out on Twitter that cause you problems.
Yeah, and even if people are fired in Hollywood, they end up coming back later on, like Mel Gibson or somebody like that. Remember, he was canceled for a while, but then he popped back in the mainstream.
He's not really back. He gets a few things every once in a while, but everyone still complains about it. That's for another video. That's a hot one, Sci-Fi. We maybe need to cover that if they should bring him back as Mad Max. We'll talk about making another video on that. All right, let's finish this up.
On powerful people, that's the only logical reason why she still has a job, but she still has a job, and that's just part of it. I have heard from people at Lucasfilm that there is a divide. Now, not specifically in terms of Jon Favreau versus Kathleen Kennedy. I haven't heard that up to this point.
But that's what your thumbnail is.
Yeah.
That's what your thumbnail is. That's what your thumbnail is, though.
I've heard that there is a divide within the walls of Lucasfilm. So it'll be interesting to see how this continues to play out.
That's a fair statement. There's a divide in all of Star Wars fandom.
Again, it is a rumor, and we need to take it as such, but it's a rumor that if you
it's a rumor from clowns, and I'm not watching the end of your video. Goodbye, Jeremy. Trash. What's the Doctor of Doom and the Dragon diagnose this video? What do you think? Is it the truth? Is it fake news, or is it zero news?
I would say fake news.
It's not as far as zero. Not as far as zero. Okay.
Yeah, because there's like some things that could be interpreted as true. Like there's a divide within Lucasfilm and Favreau and Kennedy kind of have different visions. But I
Okay.
wouldn't say it's like a full-on war like Jeremy and
Like the thumbnail.
like the clownfish like to
Like
portray.
some more clowns. I like exposing clowns. All right, so that's all for this video. Thanks for joining me. Go check out Sci-Fi. We missed Brian. I forgot to message him earlier. I'll have to tell Brian. And look out for more great content right here, where we make Geeks and Gamers great again with the entertainment. I'll see you later.
Yeah. See you.